What is up, friends and family? We are back with another Castle Crashers commentary. Alright. You're lying! Where's all my progress? This is so bad! Ugh, I gotta redo all this. Oh my goodness, this freaking sucks. I'm actually pissed. It saved! In the last video, it saved! What the heck, man? I'm pissed. Ugh, okay, whatever. I had school today. Today's a Y day. I had English today. And during English, she had us, gave us these packets of, like, these books. And it's basically just, like, a couple paragraphs from a book. There were 4 packets. And obviously each packet is a different book. It was like dystopian books, whatever. I wasn't reading. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to. I actually did try. I told myself I should try a little bit harder in school. I'm failing a class, which I should, you know, probably try not doing so I can graduate. Not this class, but I still said I should try a bit more in school. So I did try reading it, but I quickly found out that something's wrong with me. I don't know if it's like ADHD or like dyslexic or both. I could see both. I could swing both ways. Not like that. But I literally like read a couple paragraphs. Not even. I read like 1 paragraph and then immediately I just couldn't read. I just couldn't focus and read. Like I'd read and then like I'd be like, I have no clue what I just read, and I read it again and it just keeps happening. So instead of like doing my work, I instead just tried thinking of ideas for this video, like things to talk about. Also, I just want to say that that was straight up busy work. We read all of them and then the class ended. We didn't talk about what we read, literally nothing. So it was a free class, which usually, you know, free class, you usually wouldn't complain. I think that's really stupid. I'm really against busy work, and I feel like 90% of teachers just give busy work. I would much rather have like a few assignments that are really hard than like a million easy assignments. Like it's not helpful. I'm not learning anything, and it's just hurting my grades. Like, it's so stupid. I'm really against it. That class in general, I honestly just hate. I have a teacher and a TA. The TA is honestly like so awful. I don't know how she has a job, but she's also apparently an actual teacher. But in my class, she's just a TA. She teaches history, I think, and I think it's for like the younger kids, like freshmen. But still, she's like so incredibly rude. Like it's like not even funny. I genuinely don't know how she has her job. At that point, why even be a teacher? Like, if you're gonna hate your job, why pick the job that gets paid like crap, deals with stupid crap? Like, you're dealing with a bunch of teenagers that can't behave half of the time. So why are you gonna pick this, especially if you're just bad at it, you know? It's one thing to like hate it but like be good at it, but if you just obviously hate it and obviously aren't good at it, then why? You know? But yeah, I was acting like I was reading. I wasn't even acting. I just had the packet in front of me. I wasn't even flipping the page or anything. I just had it in front of me. And as I was staring at the packet, I was trying to think of like some ideas to talk about, like some random thoughts. And I literally couldn't think of any. I had so much, but the second I actually tried to think about it, I just couldn't. So that made me realize that a lot of stuff in life, like this one, okay. This time I'm putting belt to ass to this dude. He's already almost dead. But a lot of the times you just kind of have to go with the flow and let ideas come to you. This applies to a lot of things, but for me, since I like music, I see it most in music. When I try making a song, I find that the best music I make comes when I'm very depressed and I want to kill myself. Okay, look at that. I'm already like caught back up, so that's nice. But like, if I sit down and I'm like, okay, I want to try making a good song, it usually just becomes a copy of another song or just something really bad, like corny, unmotivated. But sometimes it'll just like come out. Like, I'll randomly just come up with something freaking amazing, an amazing song. Like, I feel like all my best songs just came in the moment, you know, rather than me trying to make it. So, you know, you could probably apply that to yourself in some way, letting stuff come to you rather than chasing it. Oh, that's so like poetic. Yeah, don't try finding yourself a man, just let the man come to you. Don't try finding your wife, let your wife come to you. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that. Also, when I was thinking about video ideas, I kind of realized that like I mentioned Llama Rider 37. I like his format, but I'm not trying to steal his video style. But I'm realizing now that this is very like normal. Like, if you think, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I'm about to die. Ah! See ya, bitch. But like, I'm thinking of like normal Let's Play videos. Like, I'm sure why did I just, what the okay, whatever. I realized like all the Let's Play videos are probably the same exact thing. Like, the only difference is that like, I'm not really talking about my gameplay that much. I don't like ignore it. Sometimes I'll talk about it. I'll be like, oh, I'm beating this guy up, or this guy's beating me up. But other than that, it's pretty normal. Like, I'm acting like I do something new. No, I'm literally, I label it as like talking about random stuff. But if you think about it, so like your normal Let's Play, obviously they talk about the game more, but like they don't just talk about the game the entire video, you know? Like, right? I don't think so. I haven't seen a like normal Let's Play in forever. Damn, there's a lot of you motherfuckers. Other Let's Play probably just talk about random stuff too, but obviously they have like a cohesive story and like a flow in their conversation, where as to me, I'm just like, you know, thinking of random stuff and talking about random stuff. But other than that, it's probably like near the same. So I guess I'm just doing like a normal ass Let's Play. Kind of lame, but I mean, I'm really not trying to do this for the YouTube. I'm not trying to make a YouTube video. I think I just want to play Castle Crashers and like have a reason to. Because if I'm just playing by myself, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna feel like a chud. I'm already kind of a chud. I'm doing chud activities right now. I'm supposed to be doing my homework. I finished editing the first one not too long ago, and I said after that I'll do my homework and then I'll do some gameplay. But then I really didn't want to. But if you think about it, after I do this, I'm gonna have nothing to do except homework. So I'll do it because I quit my job. I haven't been happier. I'm so happy. I have like free time now to do things I want and things I enjoy. I literally never would have done this while having a job because I would have been so busy. I guess I could talk about that, like work. My working situation was very crazy. I can talk about it, but low-key, I kind of just don't want to because I could go on about work. But basically, there was literally only 4 of us working. There was me and then 3 other girls. One of the girls is the boss's daughter. Everyone that was hired, all of us, we were only really hired because we're friends or have some sort of connection with the boss's daughter, the girl. We're gonna call her Nutella. Her nickname is Nutella. Me and one of the co-workers there made up that name for her. Her name is Nutella. Nutella is kind of like childhood friends with one of the girls. That girl is also one of my best friends. What's her name gonna be? We're gonna call her SZA. So Nutella is like childhood best friends with SZA, and SZA I met in 8th grade, I think. 8th grade, and she's like one of my best friends. And crazy thing, SZA and I also had a friend, and we were like an iconic trio. We're gonna call him Rick. I think Rick is like the code word nickname for like an asshole or like a dick. So yeah, it was me, Rick, and SZA. We are actually all supposed to go to prom together as friends. SZA invited her childhood friends, which was Nutella and then one other girl. SZA knew how Rick is kind of down bad and kind of feral, so she specifically told Rick not to make any moves with any of the girls she's gonna invite, any of her friends. I've heard multiple stories, so I don't know which one's true, but one of them backstabbed SZA, and I was like, damn, bro. Crazy thing too, actually SZA kind of tried setting me and Nutella up. I'm sure Nutella didn't want me, and I know I didn't want Nutella. Yeah, that just never happened. But it's funny, at first that was the original plan. Oh my goodness, he's got fucking reach. Holy shit. Oh my god, he's gonna die. Okay, thank goodness. He almost killed me before I killed him. That was really fast, holy. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how SZA tried setting me and Nutella up for like a short bit. But then Nutella or Rick, one of them backstabbed SZA, and they both started talking, and then they ended up getting together. Behind SZA's back, SZA literally told Rick like, hey, no, don't be flirting with my friends. I don't want you being together. And then they did. Really messed up. But they ended up dating, and ever since, Rick is kind of known for this. With his first girlfriend, he kind of dropped me and SZA. It's so like weird and funny talking about them like with different names. I'm like kind of forgetting their names. His first girlfriend, he kind of dropped us and only like hung out with his girl. To an extent, I can understand, but at the same time, you don't need to drop your friends, you know? You gotta have balance. I quickly learned about this guy, and like, yeah, he's just not a good guy. That's why his nickname is Rick right now. Not a good guy. Not a real friend. After getting dropped a second time, after Rick got with Nutella, after he dropped us again, I was like, okay, I don't need to be friends with this guy. He's not even that cool. I realized pretty quickly, I'm like, I don't even like this guy, so I don't even know why I was friends with him. It wasn't exactly like he dropped me and I dropped him. It's just like we stopped talking. And after that, I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna act like we're cool. I'm not gonna like have beef with you, but I'm not gonna act like we're like homies, you know? But at the same time, I'm not gonna have beef. Especially because like senior year of high school, I'm not trying to have beef with anybody. I'm trying to just have good vibes, you know? Oh, excuse me. The people working with Nutella, they were going to college, so they were looking for new hires. So Nutella hired one of her friends from school, hired SZA, her childhood friend, also hired me because Rick told her that I was looking for a job, which was pretty cool of Rick. He actually offered me to work with him. As much as I'm not a fan of the guy, I kind of wish I did. He makes like 17 an hour, which is freaking insane. That would have been lovely. I'm not too sure because I did really like my job. It was easy. It was just the work environment, specifically Nutella, that made it unbearable. Again, other than that, like if it weren't for Nutella, that would have been probably like the best job. I was getting like near minimum wage, but it was honestly like it was super easy and it would have been so fun if you're just with the right people. And the other two girls that I work with, they're really cool. I like them. Obviously SZA worked there and I was friends with her, so of course it was fun working with her. But I ended up getting along with the other girl too. But quickly found out that there's a boss's daughter stereotype for a reason. She kind of did whatever she wanted and definitely was very like extremely unprofessional. I can name so many stories, but I'm just not, because that's a lot of stories that I don't want to really, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm trying to get away from this job. I don't want to keep coming back to it. I had two bosses. They were really sweet. I love them. It's literally just Nutella that made that job so unbearable. And also the schedule, since there was only 4 of us, I worked a lot because there's only 4 of us and 3 of us were seniors. Nutella was a junior and only 2 of us seniors had early out. And the hours, oh, that's one thing I didn't like. Instead of like having shift, you were just working the entire day. On days we had school, we would work 1 to 9. Think about it, 9 to 5. How many hours is that? That's 8 hours. 1 to 9 is also 8 hours. So imagine going to school and then working a 9 to 5. That's a lot. So that's one thing I wasn't a fan of. Oh, do I have stick drift? Oh my goodness, no way. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, whatever. I feel like I worked weekdays at least like 3 times a week, at the very least. But I'm out of it, so we don't gotta talk about it anymore. I talked about that for a long time. That wasn't even on my notes. But this is also not on the notes, but Nutella and Rick actually broke up. They were, I cannot lie, they were like the worst couple for each other. They both talked shit about each other, actually to me too, which is kind of funny. Please! Okay, perfect. Yeah, they broke up and both of them immediately got into relationships like a week or 2 after. Rick has a girlfriend right now and I think it's been like no more than 2 months since they broke up. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. And then also probably like a week later, Nutella was telling me about like how she made out with some dude in Virginia Beach for like a DECA trip. So that's kind of crazy. I'm honestly super happy they broke up because they were awful together and I just didn't like them. Yeah, they were honestly awful couple. So not even like out of spite. It's genuinely a good thing they broke up. All right, enough about that. Let me get back to the notes. Crazy topic change. I love Sunny D. Sunny D is like so incredibly underrated to me. Like I was at Costco with my parents and also my friends. My friends came to Costco with me. Kind of random, but it was honestly really, really fun. Just dilly-dallying around in Costco with them. It was fun. Oh yeah. We got at Costco and I saw the Sunny D and I saw it was $10. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I used to love this. And then I drank some. I'm like, oh my god, I love Sunny D. I hate orange juice. I love Sunny D though. And it got me thinking, I'm like, I feel like we don't talk about Sunny D enough because Sunny D is freaking awesome, bro. Like I love Sunny D. It was so good. Yeah, I feel like we don't talk about Sunny D enough. And it's got me thinking, like, what are some other underrated stuff? Maybe I'm like obese and fat, but I immediately just started thinking of other like drinks and food, and I feel like I've been enlightened to a lot of like really good fire underrated like stuff. For example, I know me and my sister would get McDonald's cookies, and obviously like hearing McDonald's and the word underrated is probably like I think McDonald's is properly rated. Their cookies, however, I think those things are so underrated. McDonald's have some bomb ass cookies. Yeah, McDonald's has some really good cookies. I remember me and my sister they're like kind of our favorites. And we didn't get them that much, but I remember we did like them. And they're so underrated. No one talks about them, like at all. Another thing my cousin actually put me on, my parents were in Florida. I think they were visiting my sister because she goes to college in UCF. I couldn't go, probably because of work and school. I don't know why. I mean, at the time I was 17, I think, but still, I'm like definitely functional enough to live on my own for like a couple days, like a weekend or a week. But anyways, they still told my older cousin, the oldest one, to come hang out with me while they're gone. Obviously, I liked hanging out with him, but like I didn't really need him. Like I still got my own food. I still took care of myself. So I don't know. I still don't know why they did that. But it's whatever. It was fun. But he put me on to the Wendy's Biggie Bag. And holy, like, Wendy's, like, their food is not that bad. But still, like, it's just not, it doesn't come to mind when you think of, like, fast food places you want to go to. No one's like, hey, let's go get Wendy's. No one ever says that. But, bro, their Biggie Bag is insane. It's like, oh, I can't lie. I have a little bit of trauma, though, because last time I got a Biggie Bag, I woke up in the middle of the night and I threw up. Stomach was really hurting really bad while I was eating it, and then I was like, I'll just sleep it off, but then I woke up and fucking threw up. But disregarding that, I think it's like $6, or like it's near that range. It's really cheap. You get like some chicken nuggies, you get a sandwich, and you get drink and fries all for like $6. You get like 2 meals kind of. You get the chicken nuggets, I think it's like 4, and then you also get a burger. That's like 2 meals. Granted though, obviously small burger and 4 nuggies are not gonna be enough, but like it's still like pretty good. What do I do about this fat ass finger? I can't even block it. If you get 2 Biggie Bags, oh, you are my friend, you are set. 2 Biggie Bags, are you kidding me? That's it. Obviously is going to be a bit more expensive, but think of $12. You're getting 2 burgers, 8 nuggies, 2 sets of fries, 2 drinks. Like, bro, the Biggie Bag was so fire. When I was struggling with my money, that was my life hack. Eating real good for real cheap. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, bro. Biggie Bags were the method. It's just, I would have kept going with it. I'm just traumatized, and I feel like my trauma is like fair. I'ma get you, girl. Don't you worry, girl. Yeah, cut, pal. Biggie Bag is a way to go, so you're welcome, everybody. Another place that's like mad underrated is Sonic, bro. Like, dude, I had their Smasher Burger. Yeah, Sonic is mad underrated. Like, my other cousin, siblings with the oldest cousin that put me onto the Wendy's Biggie Bag. Us 3 were skating. It was the biggest cousin, and then his little sister, and me. We were skating, and then big cousin went to work out with someone, and it was just me and my other cousin. We're trying to figure out where to eat, and they're like, oh, have you had Sonic? I'm like, not really, but I'm down to try it. Their food was insane. I think they're mostly known for like their drinks. I can't lie, I haven't really had a drink that was crazy good there, but like it's not bad. I feel like they do have really good drinks. I just gotta find it. Oh, scratch that. Their energy drink was really good. I just don't drink it anymore because I can't have caffeine because I'm on creatine. So yeah, no energy drinks. That's actually so tragic because I love energy drinks. I always said like, oh, I'm not addicted to it. I just do it because, you know, I want it. But then when I like actually couldn't have it, I was like, dang, I actually am kind of a fiend for energy drinks. Maybe I was addicted, but I definitely miss it. Like, not even the caffeine, like it genuinely tasted good. Like there's some really good Monster flavors that I miss. Anyways, I got their Smasher Burger, and that joint was bust down Rolly Avalanche. It was fire. The French toast sticks was really good. I had their breakfast burrito, which was pretty good. It wasn't like anything, honestly it was kind of mid, but it's cheap, and I like breakfast burritos. I like bacon and eggs, so I was satisfied with it. Oh, their mozzarella sticks. I feel like where's a place that has bad mozzarella sticks? I feel like maybe I'm just a sucker for mozzarella sticks. I like the mozzarella sticks. Their fries, oh my goodness, we don't talk about their fries enough. Their fries are so crispy, and they're just fried like to a crisp. It's so good, but they also have like hella grease, so that might be not too good. Oh, I hate these guys so much. I hate these guys so much. I hate these guys so much. Another place that is super underrated is Little Caesars. Now, hear me out. Little Caesars is hated on like crazy. I feel like it's valid. I can't say too much though. Okay, I do have stick drift. What the hell? I want to say I agree, but I honestly haven't had too much Little Caesars, so I don't know. But I still wouldn't hate on it because you guys have to try their cheesy bread. Oh my goodness, their cheesy bread is so good, and it's so cheap. It is so good and it's so cheap. I'm also a sucker for marinara sauce. So that cheesy bread that you just did in the marinara, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, the cheese bread is so good. And I think it has like a good amount of protein. Like, obviously not good for you, but I feel like my sister, she's the one that put me onto it. God bless her soul, because that thing is fire. But I'm pretty sure she mentioned how it's like not healthy, but like it's got some good macros and stuff or whatever. Okay, another place. You gotta hear me out though. Costco. Now, yes, everybody talks about Costco. The chicken bake is pretty good. Pizza's also pretty good. My sister also brought to my attention how good the how much protein is in a Costco pizza. And let me say, I don't remember how much, but I remember being fucking amazed. I'm actually finna die. Give me food. Chicken. Oh, no. Whatever. Oh, and then you... pair me up with this bitch. Fuck, whatever. It literally sounds like it's queefing, bro. But yeah, their pizza's pretty crazy. It's also it doesn't taste like amazing, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. But here's the thing. I haven't even had this before. Their glizzies, I don't even know how their glizzies are. But you're telling me for $1.50 you can get a glizzy and a drink. And before you say anything, $1.50 for oh my god, I can't even speak on it. It's that amazing. $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink. And if you think the hot dog, I don't know how big the hot dogs are. Again, I haven't had this. But if the hot dog is too small for you, get another one. Just get another one. Because get this, it's $1.50. $3. You can have 2 hot dogs and 2 drinks. And if that's still not enough, $4.50 for 3 drinks and 3 hot dogs. That is insane, bro. Nobody talks about that. I know that one old dude was protesting that that hot dogs be $1.50. But yeah, that man was protesting the right thing, bro. Or he's just gonna stand in it. He's just gonna take it like a good boy. Okay. But yeah, that's insane. I feel like nobody talks about that enough. Because that is insane, bro. You cannot convince me otherwise. That is insane. Now the last thing that I have that's underrated that we don't talk about. Actually not a food, but it's SoundCloud. Bro, SoundCloud is the method. 2 of my friends put me on, and I've been DJing, so just having SoundClouded like a subscription definitely helps. Oh, my beloved, you're mine. But my 2 friends put me on, and I'm never going back. It's dirt cheap. If you get the most expensive one, it's $11.59, which is expensive. But student discount, you get 50% off. Hell yeah, I love being a student. I'm still in high school, so I technically don't have the 50% off yet. I think I need like to be officially enrolled and like attending college. Because I did submit my acceptance letter, but they said it wasn't acceptable. So I guess I just gotta wait till I'm like actually going to school there. But the first month you get for free. My dad said he'll split it with me. So until I get that 50% student discount, yeah, I'll be chilling. But when I do get it, it's gonna be Bust Down Rolly Avalanche. Like what, $6? It's fire. And then if you get the cheapest, I think it's $6. But then again, 50% student discount. No. There you go. Oh, damn, that was fast. Another one. I don't remember this. I feel like music that's on Spotify and Apple Music, you will find on SoundCloud. But music on SoundCloud, you will not find that anywhere else. You can get fire unreleased music from your favorite artist. And then, of course, the best part, you get like some crazy fire niche stuff, bro. My friend been putting me on that niche stuff, and bro, it's niche for a reason. It's fire. I definitely will be gatekeeping. I feel like this is a good spot to call it quits at, so I'm gonna get abducted real fast. That's it for today. Let me know if you like this or not. Let me know what I can do to make it more likable. I don't know why I'm doing like an outro, like yeah, I'm done. I don't know what else to say. I'm done. So yeah, thanks, love you lots, bye.